Deep in the sparkling blue ocean, where the water is warm and the sunlight dances through the waves, lived a baby humpback whale named Willow. Willow was only 3 months old, with smooth gray skin, a white belly, and the biggest, brightest eyes you ever did see. Willow loved her ocean home. She loved the colorful fish that swam by, the gentle sea turtles that waved hello, and most of all, she loved her mama, who was the biggest, strongest, most graceful swimmer in all the sea. But there was one tiny problem. Willow didn't know how to swim very well yet. Oh, she could paddle around a little bit, and she could hold her breath underwater for a few seconds. But swimming like a real whale, swimming with flips and spins and graceful dives, that seemed impossible. "Mama," Willow said one sunny morning, "will I ever swim like you?" Mama Whale smiled with her kind eyes. "Of course you will, my little one. Every great swimmer started exactly where you are now. You just need practice, patience, and a little bit of courage." That very day, Mama Whale decided it was time for Willow's first swimming lesson. "The first thing every whale must learn," Mama said, "is how to breathe properly. Come up to the surface with me." Willow paddled her little flippers and followed Mama up toward the bright sunlight above. When they reached the top, Willow felt the warm air on her face. "Now," said Mama, "take a deep breath through your blowhole, hold it, and then we'll dive down together." Willow tried. She took a breath, whoosh, and a spray of water shot up into the air like a fountain. "I did it, Mama, I did it!" Willow squeaked excitedly. "Beautiful," Mama praised. "Now hold that breath and follow me down." They dove beneath the waves together. Willow held her breath for 5 seconds, then 10, then 15. She felt so proud. "You're doing wonderfully," Mama said when they surfaced again. "Breathing is the most important skill of all. A whale who can breathe well can swim anywhere." Willow practiced her breathing over and over, whoosh, 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 until she could hold her breath for a whole minute. The next day, while Willow was practicing near a colorful coral reef, she met a very old, very wise sea turtle named Captain Coral. He had a shell covered in barnacles and seaweed, and he moved through the water with slow, steady grace. "Hello there, little whale," Captain Coral said in his creaky, kind voice. "I see you're learning to swim." "I'm trying," Willow said, a little embarrassed, "but I'm not very good yet. I want to swim fast and do flips like Mama, but my flippers feel clumsy." Captain Coral chuckled, which sounded like bubbles popping. "Ah, young one, speed will come later. First, you must learn control. Watch me." The old turtle moved his flippers in smooth, gentle circles. He glided through the water without rushing, turning left and right with perfect control. "Swimming isn't about going fast," he explained. "It's about knowing where your body is and moving with purpose. Try swimming in a circle around me, slowly and steadily." Willow tried. At first, she wobbled and zigzagged, but Captain Coral was patient. "Slower, steadier. Feel the water against your flippers. Yes, that's it." After many tries, Willow managed to swim a perfect circle around her new friend. "Well done," Captain Coral beamed. "You're already swimming better than you were 5 minutes ago. Remember, control first, speed later. A few days later, Willow heard joyful clicking and chattering sounds. A pod of dolphins was racing through the water, leaping and spinning in the air. "Wow!" Willow gasped. "They're so fast!" A friendly dolphin named Dash swam up to her. "Hi there! Wanna race with us?" "Oh, I couldn't," Willow said shyly. "I'm still learning." "The best way to learn is by doing," Dash said with a grin. "Come on, we'll go easy on you." Willow's heart pounded with excitement and nervousness. "Okay, I'll try." "On your mark, get set, go." The dolphins shot forward like arrows. Willow kicked her tail as hard as she could. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. The water rushed past her. She felt the power in her body as she pushed harder and harder. She wasn't as fast as the dolphins, but she was swimming, really swimming. "Willow, you're doing it," Dash called out, swimming beside her. "Use your whole body, not just your tail. Move like a wave." Willow tried moving her body in one smooth motion like a wave rolling through the ocean. Suddenly, she felt herself go faster. "Whee!" she squealed with delight. They swam together until Willow was tired but happy. She had discovered something important. Swimming fast wasn't scary, it was fun. Mama Whale could see that Willow was getting braver and stronger every day. Now it was time for the next big challenge, diving deep. "Today," Mama said, "we're going to dive down to visit the kelp forest. It's far below the surface, but I know you can do it." Willow looked down into the dark blue water below. It looked so far away. "What if I can't hold my breath long enough?" Willow worried. "You've been practicing," Mama reminded her gently. "Trust yourself. I'll be right beside you the whole time." Willow took the biggest breath she'd ever taken. Whoosh! And down they went. Down, down, down. The water grew cooler and darker. Willow's ears popped a little, but Mama was right there, swimming beside her, making her feel safe. Finally, they reached the kelp forest, a magical underwater world of tall, swaying plants that looked like an enchanted garden. Small fish darted between the kelp, and everything glowed with soft, green light. "It's beautiful," Willow thought, though she couldn't speak underwater. They explored for a whole minute before swimming back up to breathe. "You did it, my brave girl," Mama celebrated. "You dove deeper than ever before." Willow felt so proud she thought she might burst. Weeks passed, and Willow grew bigger and stronger. She could breathe like a champion, swim with control like Captain Coral, race with speed like Dash the dolphin, and dive deep like Mama. But there was one thing she hadn't tried yet, the most spectacular trick of all, the breach. A breach is when a whale jumps completely out of the water and crashes back down with an enormous splash. Mama could breach so high she seemed to touch the sky. "Mama," Willow said one morning, "do you think I'm ready to try breaching?" Mama saw it carefully. Breaching takes all the skills you've learned: breathing, control, speed, and courage. Do you think you're ready? Willow thought about everything she had learned. She remembered Captain Coral's lesson about control. She remembered racing with Dash and feeling her power. She remembered diving deep and trusting herself. "Yes," Willow said, her voice strong and sure. "I think I'm ready." "Then let's do it together," Mama said. "Swim down deep, build up speed, and aim for the surface with all your might. Don't be afraid." Willow dove down, her heart thumping with excitement. She began to swim, faster, faster, faster. She moved her whole body like a wave, just like Dash taught her. She aimed straight up toward the bright surface. Up, up, up she went. And then splash! She burst through the surface. For one magical moment, Willow was flying. She could see the whole ocean, the clouds, and the sun. Then sploosh! She crashed back down in the biggest, most magnificent splash ever. When she surfaced again, Mama was there, her eyes shining with pride and joy. "You did it, Willow! You're swimming like a pro now!" From that day on, Willow swam with confidence and joy. She had learned that becoming good at something doesn't happen all at once. It happens one small step at a time. She practiced her breathing until it was perfect. She learned control from a wise old turtle. She discovered speed with playful dolphins. She found courage by diving deep with Mama. And finally, she learned to fly by breaching through the waves. Willow still had lots to learn. She was only a baby whale after all. But now she knew the secret. With practice, patience, and courage, she could learn anything. And whenever a younger whale asked her, "Will I ever swim like you?" Willow would smile and say exactly what Mama had told her. Of course you will. Every great swimmer started exactly where you are now. You just need practice, patience, and a little bit of courage. The end.